My child, have you ever experienced a moment when someone suddenly fills your mind for no clear reason at all? You're not looking through old pictures or rereading conversations. You're not especially sad or lonely. You could be doing something completely ordinary like washing dishes, driving, or watching the rain fall outside. And then, without warning, one particular person appears in your thoughts. You didn't invite it. You didn't ask for it. It arrives suddenly and strongly, feeling less like a memory and more like someone stepping into your space. You wonder why they showed up and why your chest suddenly feels heavy. You might try to dismiss it as random thinking, but deep inside you know it's different. It feels as though they are right there with you, even if they are far away. This isn't your imagination playing games. It's something deeper than simple nostalgia. When someone thinks about you with strong emotion, that energy doesn't stay trapped inside them. We like to believe our thoughts are private, but when they are fueled by longing, regret, or unresolved feelings, they move outward. Imagine a stone dropped into calm water. The splash happens in one spot, but the ripples spread outward until they reach the edge. You are that edge. When someone is thinking about you again and again with emotion, that energy crosses the space between you. It leaves an imprint. Your spirit can feel it even when your mind tries to explain it away. Tonight, you're learning how to recognize these moments and understand that they are not random. They are signs that someone is deeply connected to your energy right now. One of the strongest signs that you are on someone's mind happens during silence. Usually, we think of people because something reminds us of them. A song, a place, a familiar smell. That makes sense. But this is different. This happens when everything is quiet, when your mind is calm, and you aren't searching for anyone at all. Suddenly, their face or voice feels vivid and present. It doesn't feel like a faded memory from the past. It feels alive, as if the connection is happening in real time. This happens because their focused thoughts have formed a bridge to your mind, and you only notice it when you are still enough to feel it. When life is loud and busy, these signals are easy to miss. But in quiet moments, the truth becomes clear. Take a moment to reflect on this. Has someone's name been repeating in your mind lately during the moments just before sleep or right after waking up? If this feels familiar, you're not alone. This kind of mental interruption is natural, even if it feels strange. It often happens when someone is carrying unspoken love, confusion, or a strong desire to reconnect. Their thoughts become repetitive. They replay your name, your face, and shared moments again and again. That repetition strengthens the bond between you. Even if you haven't spoken in a long time, you're not thinking of them because you choose to. You're thinking of them because they can't stop thinking of you. There is a clear difference between a normal memory and a real energetic connection. A memory is light and flat. It fades quickly when your attention shifts, and it doesn't affect your body. A true connection is different. It changes how you feel instantly. You might feel pressure in your chest, a sudden warmth, or an unexplained emotional wave. You may feel an urge to check your phone, almost expecting a message from them even though there's no logical reason for it. This is emotional resonance. Their thoughts, charged with feeling, are being picked up by your mind like a signal. Many people don't realize that the person thinking about them intensely may seem distant or detached on the surface. They might avoid your social media or act like they don't care. Sometimes silence is chosen out of fear, pride, or uncertainty. But silence does not mean absence. In fact, those who say nothing often carry the loudest thoughts. Their minds are crowded with guilt, hope, and unresolved emotion. That intensity is exactly why you can feel them so clearly. If they truly had let go, your mind would be calm. The connection would fade quietly into the background. But when they keep returning to your thoughts, it's because something is still burning within them. They replay conversations, imagine different endings, and wonder whether you still think about them or if you've moved on. All of that inner conflict creates powerful emotional energy, and it has to go somewhere. So it moves toward you. It shows up in quiet moments as a gentle reminder that you still live in someone else's inner world. You are not just part of their past. You are present in their now. As you go about your day, begin to notice these subtle shifts. Don't analyze them with logic. Feel them instead. When you're doing simple things like making coffee or walking to your car, notice who comes to mind. If it's the same person again and again, and it carries a specific emotion, you are sensing that connection. Their energy is reaching for yours. It's a beautiful, sometimes unsettling reminder that we are never truly alone in our thoughts. Invisible threads connect us, vibrating whenever someone we care about, or someone who cares about us, focuses their heart in our direction. My child, the second sign that someone is thinking about you intensely is even deeper and more personal than thoughts alone. It reveals itself through sudden emotional changes that seem to have no clear cause at all. Sometimes you can be feeling completely fine, even content or peaceful, and then out of nowhere your mood shifts. One moment everything feels normal, and the next you're overwhelmed by sadness, restlessness, or a strange sense of emotional softness and vulnerability. What makes it even more confusing is that these feelings don't seem to belong to you. Nothing upsetting crossed your mind, nothing negative happened during your day, yet there's suddenly a heaviness in your chest that you can't explain. This experience is often called emotional bleed-through. It happens when someone is thinking about you intensely, especially when there are unresolved feelings involved. Their emotional state becomes unstable because they are replaying old memories, conversations, and what-if scenarios in their mind. They may be sitting alone, imagining how things could have gone differently, regretting words they never said, or wondering if you still think about them at all. When emotions reach that level of intensity and focus, they don't stay contained within one person. They spill over through the emotional connection you share, and you end up feeling them as if they were your own. If you've ever felt a sudden wave of longing or sadness that made no sense in the moment, you'll understand how strange this can feel. These emotions often feel familiar, not like general sadness or random anxiety, but very specific, almost carrying the emotional signature of a particular person. That's because your energies once met at a deep and meaningful level. Even though you're no longer talking, that emotional connection doesn't simply disappear. The strongest emotional signals usually come from unfinished stories, connections where things were left unsaid, feelings were never fully expressed, or the timing just never aligned. The person thinking about you is often stuck in inner conflict, torn between wanting to reach out and being afraid of rejection or pain. They may miss you deeply while also trying to protect themselves from getting hurt again. This constant emotional push and pull creates a powerful energy, and your heart, being sensitive, picks up on that vibration. When this happens, you might feel a sudden warmth, a random urge to hear from them, or an emotional heaviness that lingers throughout the day. This isn't just nostalgia or memories resurfacing. It's your heart responding to the pressure of their current emotions. Even if they appear distant or act like they've moved on, their inner reality is still reaching you. They are feeling the weight of your absence, and because you were once so close, you're the first to feel the ripple of that realization. Emotional bleed-through is a sign of how deeply you affected someone's life. It shows that what you shared wasn't shallow or insignificant, but something that truly changed them. Whether they ever gather the courage to speak to you or choose silence, their thoughts have already reached you. Energy doesn't move without reason, and it doesn't cross distances by accident. If you're feeling these emotional shifts now, there is a purpose behind the timing. Becoming aware of them is the first step in understanding what this connection is still trying to teach you. Often, when someone is stuck in a cycle of thinking about you, they are questioning their past choices and only now realizing your true value. Distance has a way of clearing the mind and making the heart fully feel what it has lost. When you're no longer easily accessible, their thoughts naturally fill the empty space you once occupied. They wonder what you're doing, who you're with, and whether you ever think about them too. That mental focus creates an emotional pull that reaches you, especially when you are open and receptive. It's important to remember that these signs are meant to bring awareness, not to push you into immediate action. You don't need to rush to contact them or force a conversation. Let the energy reveal itself naturally. If a conversation or reunion is meant to happen, it will occur when the emotional tension reaches its natural peak. For now, your role is to stay grounded and honest with yourself about what you're feeling. Ask yourself whether you're holding onto the past or simply becoming aware of a connection that still exists. Sometimes these experiences guide us back to someone, but other times they lead us toward closure or personal growth. Awareness always comes before clarity, and by recognizing these emotional shifts, you gain a deeper understanding of the invisible ties that connect us all. Even in silence, we are constantly communicating through thoughts and feelings. You may be wondering why these signs are appearing in your life right now. Rarely is it random. Most often, it happens because the person on the other end has reached an emotional turning point. They are finally facing the weight of your absence and questioning the decisions they made in the past. For a long time, distractions like work, other relationships, or daily routines may have kept them from feeling it. But eventually, the noise fades and silence forces awareness. Distance, strangely enough, often triggers realization. When someone can no longer easily reach you, hear your voice, or see your face, their mind fills that space with thoughts of you. That's why you may feel their energy most strongly when you've started to move on or found your own peace. The moment you stop chasing or making yourself available, the balance shifts, and they begin to feel what they once took for granted. Feel the space someone left behind, and notice how that awareness creates a powerful mental and spiritual focus directed at you. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. Have you noticed that these sudden feelings of someone's presence often appear just as you're gaining strength and independence? If you've ever experienced someone seeming to re-enter your energy right when you were moving forward, share in the comments how that timing felt for you. We often confuse silence with indifference, but that's rarely true. Usually, the people who think about you the most are the quietest. Their silence isn't because they've forgotten you. It's often a protective shield. Their minds are tangled with emotions like pride, fear of rejection, or guilt over how things ended. They might want to reach out, but they're caught replaying the past, wondering if it's too late. That inner conflict generates a huge amount of emotional energy, and when it has nowhere to go, it leaks outward and reaches you. The strongest signals we ever receive come from what I like to call unfinished emotional stories. Relationships left unresolved, words unsaid, timing never aligning. When a connection feels incomplete, the mind struggles to let it go. The person thinking of you is often caught imagining how things might have been different, replaying conversations, or envisioning a future where you're still present. This repetitive focus strengthens the bond between your spirits, making it feel as if they are right there with you. You sense this because energy is never still. It's always moving. When someone thinks of you with longing or regret, they are sending out a signal, and your heart and mind, like receivers, pick up that frequency. That's why it feels so personal. It isn't just a general sense of being thought of. It's their specific energy, their particular way of missing or loving you. You recognize it because the connection was already deeply rooted in your soul. It's also important to remember that this person may appear perfectly fine on the outside, posting happy moments or acting like they've moved on. What people show the world is rarely the full picture. Behind that mask, their mind is likely consumed with thoughts of you. If they truly didn't care, your mind would be quiet. There would be no sudden memories, no unexpected heart flutters, no unexplained mood shifts. The very fact that you feel these things proves the connection is still alive on their side. When someone is torn between wanting to reach out and fearing the consequences, they create a kind of spiritual tension. It feels like subtle nudges in your consciousness, like an invisible thread being pulled from the other side. They may be realizing for the first time that your place in their life cannot be replaced. That realization is often painful, and that pain is what carries the energy across to you. You are sensitive to this for a reason. You aren't imagining it out of loneliness or boredom. Your openness allows their repeated thoughts to enter your space, especially in quiet moments when you're most vulnerable. This is emotional resonance at work. Their energy finds a home in your mind because a meaningful connection between you remains unbroken. As this energy reaches you, it's crucial to stay grounded. It's easy to get caught up in the feeling of being missed and start overanalyzing everything. The key is to understand that these signs are informational, not directives. They reveal the state of the connection, but they don't necessarily call for action. This energy shows you how they feel, even if they can't voice it yet. By recognizing this, you can navigate your day with clarity, acknowledging the feeling, understanding its source, and deciding how to hold it in your heart. You're learning the invisible language of energy between people who share a deep bond. A language of silence, feeling, and sudden realizations that speaks louder than words ever could. If you notice these signs, it isn't coincidence. These moments happen when emotional energy between two people peaks. Usually, this is when the person thinking of you reaches a turning point in their life, questioning past choices and feeling the weight of your absence. Distance sparks awareness, and their mind naturally fills that emptiness with thoughts, memories, and curiosity about you. This realization often comes when they are most vulnerable. They begin to see your value in a way they couldn't before, and that awareness creates the pull you feel. It is their internal clarity vibrating through the bond you still share. Even if they can't admit it to you yet, they are recognizing your significance in their life. When you feel this energy, your instinct might be to react or reach out. But the best approach is calm observation. Avoid panic or overthinking. Don't try to solve a puzzle that isn't yours. These signs are purely informational. They don't demand any action. Sometimes you might feel an urge to contact someone only to later realize you were simply picking up on their longing. If you've experienced that, sharing your story could help others understand this subtle energy. The healthiest way to navigate this intense connection is to let the energy unfold naturally. If communication is meant to happen, it will occur when the emotional tension peaks on its own. You don't need to push a situation or try to force something to happen before the time is right. Right now, the most important thing is to stay calm, grounded, and centered in your own life. Keep your focus on your peace and your well-being instead of getting lost in someone else's emotions. This is a moment to be honest with yourself on a deeper level, not a time to fixate entirely on another person. Give yourself space to quietly reflect and ask what this connection is meant to show you at this stage. Are you holding on because you genuinely want this person in your life? Or are you simply becoming more aware of their presence and energy? Sometimes these moments of awareness are meant to guide people back together, but other times they exist to bring closure or personal growth. You may be sensing their regret not as a sign to return, but as an opportunity to forgive, release, and move forward. Awareness always comes before understanding, and right now you are exactly where you need to be. You don't have to figure everything out today. As you recognize that some of these emotions are coming from someone else's intense focus on you, you can begin to separate what belongs to you from what does not. This separation helps you remain steady and emotionally balanced. You can notice the feeling, whether it comes as warmth or heaviness, allow it to pass through you, and then let it go. You are observing this energy, not trapped by it. Staying grounded means refusing to let another person's confusion or regret shape your happiness. If they are caught in their own thoughts about you, that is their path to walk. Your role is to remain true to yourself and learn what this experience is offering you. Whether it leads to a fresh beginning or a clear ending, the awareness you're gaining is a gift. It reveals the strength of your spirit and the depth of the bonds you form. Keep your heart open while staying firmly rooted as you wait for the clarity that always follows awareness. There is one final quiet truth to hold close. If, while reading this, you felt a gentle heaviness in your chest, noticed your breathing slow, or saw a specific face appear in your mind, don't dismiss it. These reactions are not random. They are your body acknowledging something your mind may still be processing. Someone is thinking about you right now, and it isn't casual or fleeting. Their focus on you is deep enough that it is changing them internally. This level of emotional intensity doesn't come from boredom or impulse. It comes from reflection at a soul level, forcing them to face what the connection meant and what may have been lost or left unsaid. That inner process is transformative. Whether they ever reach out or remain silent doesn't change the fact that their thoughts have already reached you. Communication isn't limited to words, messages, or physical presence. While the world prioritizes what can be seen and heard, the most meaningful exchanges often happen beyond that. Energy is the most truthful form of communication, and it carries intention and emotion across any distance without being filtered by fear or pride. You are sensing this because it is real and because the connection still holds life. Emotion doesn't move without purpose. Just as they are being changed by their thoughts, you are receiving this energy for a reason. This message reached you now because you were ready, and because your intuition has been right. You are not imagining the pull or the sense of being held in someone else's awareness. When someone is caught in a cycle of thinking about you, they are often experiencing a realization. They are finally seeing the value of what you brought into their life. That realization sends a powerful wave of energy toward you. Even if outwardly they appear distant or act as if they have moved on, their spirit is still reaching for yours, searching for understanding. This is why you may feel sudden warmth or unexplained sadness. It is the weight of unspoken truth finding its way to you. As you move forward, let this awareness strengthen you. You don't need to act on it or seek answers from anyone else. The energy itself is the answer. It reminds you that you matter, that you are remembered, and that your presence leaves a lasting imprint. You stay in people's minds because of the light you carry. Be at peace with the silence, knowing that even in quiet moments, something meaningful is still being exchanged on a deeper level. This connection is part of your growth and part of your story. Whether it leads to reunion or remains a powerful memory, it has fulfilled its purpose by bringing you to this understanding. You are far more connected to others than you may realize, and that connection is sacred. Thank you for taking this time and allowing yourself to be open to these insights. Your presence and support mean more than you know. If these words resonated with you, feel free to share them with someone who may need them and stay connected for more messages like this. Stay grounded, stay aware, and remember that the energy of the heart always knows how to find its way home.